And with that, good morning everyone. Now I'll open my phone and see if I can get the live chat, etc. to show up, right? So I can be sure everything is running smoothly. Perfect, I just sound fucking tired. Great. Great. Oh, I'm just gonna drink something and then we can go. Alrighty. So, before we start and jump back into the campaign, there is one thing that I do wish to say. And that is that, as mentioned in the last stream, I do have it also on PS5. Meaning, I've started a private playthrough there, right after yesterday's stream. So, I'm a bit further ahead in my private playthrough than I am here on stream, I believe. Thus, what I will say is that I may know what's going to happen for a bit. Right? I'm gonna say to the point where I got to, so to the point where I don't remember the gameplay. But then again, yeah, I have played it a bit into the future. Thus, I hope you can excuse that, and I will state when I do not remember where I am anymore or what precisely I need to do. So, I mean, I still suck at this streaming stuff, simply because, as I said, I don't have a script, I have to talk freely. It's a bit laggy at the start, don't worry. I hope you don't mind. As said, my laptop is not the best, and we're now getting a lot of wardrobe items. I have again spent money. Yes, I'm serious, random citizen. What do I even have to do? It's digging up the past. Doesn't ring a bell. And this here, this synchronized one, right? This here. Just quickly, read it. Bagley has downloaded a new optic patch that allows users to find active CTOS hubs from a high point. Reach one of these locations to find one of these hubs. Right? So that's the mission you get for having played Assassin's Creed. Am I not tracking this? I am. But it's not showing up. Guess we gotta wait a bit till it does. Yeah. And the cosmetics packs I bought also added the Mortician. This guy, the stage manager, I think. No, you had you. We had you, I believe. It's my main. Chemist, interesting. Oh yeah, and the smuggler. right? So we're gonna switch to our lovely podcaster and see what's going on. I mean, right now what I have to, also something I should manage about the whole streaming thing is, I do enjoy talking. I enjoy talking a lot usually. And the issue is with unscripted stuff.
Oh, I'm always busy, but I've always got a moment for my favorite robot.
Yes. What did I want to say again? Was exit character wheel? Yes. Alright. Just gotta be able to switch controls right now. Search for evidence at New Scotland Yard. So that's what we gotta have to do, right? Sorry, I feel like the mic is a bit too far away. It's not in the position where I want it to be. Something I also have to mention is that I really prefer I forgot where that mission is and I remember doing it. Now let's check how loud it is with the game. Just one second, you might hear me double. Now let's check how loud it is with the game. Alright. Works nicely, works nicely. Alrighty. And yes, it is being synchronized with the PS because those are all items support on the PS. Yeah. As you can tell, I'm still very awkward at the streaming stuff. I gotta, you know, get out of this. Get used to it rather. Run into a wall, great. Professional gameplay. I mean, there it is. Set waypoint. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Wrong but oh god. I'm sorry, I'm a bit dumb right now. So yeah, I want to talk about a bit about how my latest video, the uncovering facts about the YTFA podcast video, went, right? I want to talk about that. Why? Because I want to be transparent. And something that also happened that I realized too late, aka realized when it was already up and I couldn't change it anymore, was that the audio, god I suck at driving cars in this game, like on PC, like, ugh. Like, I can do it well enough on console, but with fucking mouse and keyboard, that's a pain in the ass. And no, I am not aware on how to connect the controller to my laptop. I have the intelligence of a 5-year-old. Anyhow, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, alright, the video, right. Yeah, I'm not here, man. I mean, New Scotland Yard, there we go. Now we just gotta park some. Well, this is good. So,
It looks like Albion overtook the station.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatized goon squad, just take your business across the street.
Pretty sure that privatizing the police force defeats the purpose of having police.
Look, don't worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the Spider-Bot will be further in.
yeah, right. So, there. The easiest way to get that is there, right. I remember doing this mission now. Yeah. Though it is a bit difficult, I will admit. So we gotta control. Just so that there is more than one enemy here. Where are you going? And takedown. Good night. God, I suck. What's wrong with me? Oh, again, my back is not doing so well today. Why? So, yada. Mortician, take over. Mortician is actually really good with that LMG. I really like the LMG. So about this month's video.
Comrade is now taking an Albion-mandated timeout. You're up.
So it's up to me then. Strike back at the man.
So this is on the other side. Yuck. Maneuvering the terrain out the way. Turn it off. So yeah, so about the video. I'm not going to talk about it because I'm focusing on the game. So the YTFA video, right, where I pretty much just give them some feedback, or rather critique them, right? Hey, after Pyro's definition, I am a proper critic. I'll take that. And I will not be going into what they exactly said or what they didn't say. I'll just say points they brought up, right? So, first of all, parallel animations. Love it, Jack. Posted. Right. Fuck, where are they now? Ram him. Let's take care of the fucks out here, right? But there's no one here. Good. So, gotta take you out. Yeah, I'm gonna vanish. I'm out.
Is this our spider bot?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of spider bot from the Tone bombing site.
Can you tell who the last user was?
Navigate the spider bot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from the bisected friend.
Will do.
And gone I am. Was it just the same voice actor as Bagley? With "Hey you, hold it"? You don't fucking point a gun at me. Run. Dun, 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 dun. So the YTFA podcast, right? Yeah, I'm gonna fix it, alright?
Control to all units.
Where? Where in the 9 fucking hells are you following me? Oh, there. Yeah, you're not gonna... Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Da-da-da-da. Gotta go Rambo or else I'll lose.
Received, we are in pursuit.
Open the gate! That sucked. I'm gonna be honest. That sucked.
Control, I can't see the suspect. Please advise.
Control. Let's put out an APW. We're getting nowhere here. Your somewhat reckless teammate has got themselves thrown in the old clink, I'm afraid. Difficult to resist oppression from behind bars. It will be a while before they're available. Pro tip, however, why not recruit a barrister to the team? I mean, no one exactly likes a barrister, but they do have their function. They should be able to
Yeah.
shorten the jail time of imprisoned operatives.
I'm definitely going to do that, same as getting a paramedic, simply because it's easier, right? The only thing I hate about this is actually that you have to do some shit for them. But then again, I get why they did that, so you can't just go around London recruiting everyone. How long does this car need to brake? Yeah, if the car would, I would've, you dipshit. God. Back. I wouldn't recommend that. So, a podcast, right? Let's check. Yeah, we are fine. So, YTFA podcast, the guys saw my video, right? And I'm not gonna lie and say, hey, I expected them to react badly or I expected them to react well. What I will say is that I was nervous about them taking it badly and thinking I was out for them or something, right? Which I definitely am not. If anything, I'm here to clear things up. Yeah, in this passage we can easily talk. Now where is my lovely Spooderbot?
Oi, Buckley, is this our spider bot?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of spider bot from the Tone bombing site.
Can you tell who the last user was?
Navigate the spider bot from out that route. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
Will do.
So let's take over the bot.
That opening right there looks like
Boom.
a good exit point.
So yeah,
Get
this
your
is
feet. This spider bot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected.
it is, but then again, ugh. So yeah, we got a small section about managing a small broken bot. I hate this section, by the way. So, yeah, pyro, portal, spark, you know.
That's Dalton's mask. It must have been recovered from the Parliament. It might be the only thing left of him now.
So they reacted in a very good way, right? I have talked to Parnell about it, and what I will say is they took notes while watching the video and are thinking about how to improve the podcast, which I think is very good. Right? That I will say. Then Parnell said something about the co-hosts and said that it was private on why they left, but the fact that it still does not work against my point of saying it's so private that they left in the first place. So it is saying, hey, this person left for private reasons is the least you can do for transparency, right? Which is why I brought up that point in the first place. As I said in the video, I assumed it was because of private reasons, right? And not because, oh, it just vanished into the void, right? Or there was a fight, because assuming things is never a good thing, right? If I review things, especially in this serious video style that I did, oh god, my back hurts. Gotta take a painkiller. Oh fuck. Fucking scoliosis. So yeah, he said they were for private reasons, which I assumed, and which I replied to him saying, hey, I get why, and that's exactly why I said, hey, I am not going to dig into them, because privacy is definitely something you should always uphold, especially about people that left for reasons they do not even wish to mention in the first place, right? And now assuming things is not going to help anyone. So I hope you can understand my point here, right? And I'm very happy they take it so well. He did also write a comment with some other points. Hurry up. You can just read the subtitles here, I'm not gonna wait any longer. So yeah, you can read that comment, to which I even replied. Yeah. Which I hope clears some things up, and as I said, assuming things is not something that I wish to do, that is something that will even help in any regard. In the end, just assuming things because you think that is what happened is not a smart thing, and something that can in the end destroy things. Okay, good. And yeah, that's pretty much what is going on at the end, right? So it is in the lovely room we're in front. So let's sneak in. I wanted to land on the desk, but okay. Come here, you bugger. So, and now, where are my tech points?
Scanning spy pod, accessing its internal drives.
Oh, it's downstairs, isn't it?
Yourself scared. force why you've broken into the station.
Fine.
Yeah, guess why I am actually taking my leave. Although, let's steal a car.
The spider-bot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
A secret location. Oh, this shit keeps getting weirder. Let's go find out what we can.
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates.
Thank you. So, investigate the ground stations, right? Get pissed, let's just get drunk, basically. We're gonna switch back to Brandon. So where was I? Right, so they took it very well and are taking the points into consideration, which I'm very happy about. It is not something that happens often online, and I'm very happy about for this healthy. And I'm happy they're taking it seriously because you can never really be quite sure how people take it, right? Because certain people just... Ooh, I broke your kneecaps, I'm sorry. Certain people tend to take it badly, just as I thought Pyro would, simply because of how passive-aggressive some statements in the last comment of... like in the latest comment of the video was. And certain parts of the comment definitely were uncalled for. For example, the part about, oh, I'm gonna tell you the uneasy truth about YouTube. Like, I know that with YouTube, no matter how much effort you put in, it's not gonna matter and no one's gonna give two shits. Yeah, welcome to the real world. No one gives two shits about you as long as they can replace you. And as long as you don't have 1 million subscribers, you are replaceable. Sorry, if you don't have 10 million. Right? Because soon someone else is gonna pop out of the ground, somehow reach 1 million shorter than you have, and then they're just gonna be like, hey, I make the pretty much the same content as this guy vanished a few days ago, or who fell off, and now I can do that and you will watch it because I am better morally, right? Welcome to the fucking internet. If you don't know that, you're delusional. Oh fuck, I drove past it. And Pyro, I knew that. But the way he formulated it in that comment, it sounded very passive aggressive, like he just wanted to rub it in, like I don't know what I'm saying, like I'm the dumb one here. Look, Pyro, I've done this shit for 8 years now. 8. 8 years. My first channel was nuked.
It's remote. Good place to fly under the radar.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Now to find a way in.
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside.
We're taking that. The one time I listened to fucking Bagley, that fucking bag of shits. Give me my Spooderbot. First of all, give me my fucking tech points. Thanks. So, I was pretty annoyed when I read that because I'm not stupid, I know how this works. But it's not fully true. Now let me explain. And yes, I'm drawing from YouTube Germany here, but I still think it's a decently valid comparison. Because in the end, it's still YouTube. YouTube functions by the same rules everywhere. No matter if India, Japan, America, Germany, Austria, Hungary, it should function pretty much the same everywhere, because people from each country can watch content from another country. In Austria am watching their podcast that airs in America. If we were still only in radio times where we only got TV and radio, I would never be able to hear their podcast, assuming their podcast is now a radio station, simply because I'm in Austria. Well, welcome to the internet. This shit is not true. It doesn't work like that anymore. That was shit, I know. But in the end, that is what the internet is. It's a way to connect, right? So I'm going to be honest and say I knew that shit, Pyro. And you spelling it out for me after me now at the date of 15th November 2023 doing 8 years of YouTube, which is basically the length of most YouTubers that retire by now, simply because they are fucking exhausted from doing YouTube, right? I mean, here on this channel you won't find the missing 5 years of my channel's history. You won't really find them. I have deleted them for a very good reason, I've nuked that channel for a good reason, and I'm happy with that decision. Just 1 second, I gotta take a painkiller. So, what do I now mean when I say, hey, sorry. I say, hey, this bullshit, I know what it's like. Because I do. Thing is, Pyro, and now listen close. I have had more subscribers on the channel that I deleted than I have right now. Right now I have 39 subscribers. Again, as of the standoff when this live stream was live, which is the 15th of November 2023. And when I nuked that channel about 3 or 4 years ago, I had 60 subscribers. My video quality was worse than it is right now. Just so you know, Pyro. I know what YouTube is like. Now back to my point. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking because, yeah. There's a lot of cutscenes in this game, I'm sorry. And that's why I have the subtitles, and then afterwards I will go back to my point about the comment of Pyro. It's just a little bit of a rant that I need to get off my chest.
Seems like 0 Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
They're taking people off the streets. 0 Day or not, we have to do something.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
That is very much a lead. And now we will go back to tech tree. Yeah, because we have 40 fucking points, and I think my fucking laptop is running dry. Ah! Can't have the stream die, can't have the stream die. Can't have the stream die! Now. There it goes, it's back up and running. So, what will we get? So, this one I really enjoy, Gunsham. It's 35, but it's definitely worth the 35 points. Temporarily disarming an enemy is so overpowered, or rather strong in its own right. And you could pretty much just call it cheating. Ya fucking dingus! Oh yeah, it's this one. So I'm gonna issue a small trigger warning before this mission. If I think it's the one it is, we will be in a forced organ donor situation, if you catch my drift.
We have reason to believe a former DevSec operative may still be alive but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got
Lag, I'm sorry, it's my game's lagging. That's not the stream, that's my game. I'm very sorry.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion's fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their group refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover his website. This is kind of personal too. Finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
Shit. Well, good news it is. Deportees aren't leaving the UK. They just chuck them in the EPC and then they look the other way.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside.
Good. So, back to Pyro, right? And from that point on I thought, hey, why is he being so passive-aggressive about it? I know he's putting in a lot of work, he definitely deserves more than the 1000 subs he has. And we all know I don't, because my videos suck ass, right? Right?
Here fancies a chat. Pushing the location now.
We all know that that is what's truth, right? And let's be honest, my content, after all, is pretty replaceable. After all, there's a million people out there that critique stuff and talk about their own opinions on this shit, right? Fucking bastard! Piece of...
So let's find that guy and get out fast. If they work out Angel's DedSec before we find him, the nicest thing they'll do is kill him.
We wish to... God, why is it so laggy right now? Let's wait for him to return to his post. Meanwhile, let's talk about Pyro, right? And no, this is not me talking shit on Pyro. He's still an amazing person. I've also talked to him a bit over Discord. Finally. Pyro, we're still gonna stream together, man. Still something we should do. You said you wanted this, man. So right after I noticed that, and yes, I know I was very late. Once we have the stream scheduled, that is not something that will happen, I promise. Usually I'm responsible. I just didn't have the proper time to watch that. I'm sorry. I only saw the reply then because after I sent that, I just sent it.
Actual system, yeah? Christ knows I don't need any extra attention.
No worries, Oswald. But come meet me on the rooftop. The only place here that doesn't smell like piss. Got some info for you.
The European Processing Centre. It processes deportees by stacking them up in squalid conditions and forgetting about them. But hey, it's to protect London, right?
Don't drink on the job. So what I will say is that comment or a part of the constant called for. What it could have simply said is, hey, we both know that putting in time and effort into your videos isn't valued anymore. You don't have to make a fuss about it.
This is worse than a prison camp. Every day I see people come through here, torn from their homes and their families.
Right now I'm very glad that I have subtitles.
Maybe help out once in a while.
No, this is a fucking sin. Nobody should be treated this way, let alone somebody whose only sin is being unlucky enough to be born in the wrong place.
Well, people have been disappearing.
Because of how laggy it is. I'm so sorry.
No one ever properly knows. And with the Kellys prowling around like
Yeah, resume, keep that shit playing. Jesus, I'm sorry, I just wanted to check on the stream's health and if there was something wrong with it.
Tentacles choking out half the boroughs in the city.
true. Now, about your missing guy. Best place to start would be the EPC base. Keep a record of everyone that comes in. And be careful.
And not like I can do anything else, right?
Push for the location of the EPC database on your optic.
Right, it's up there and we got a snake up there, right? So yeah, that was really uncalled for of Pyro. But then again, I'm going to be honest and say that I can't even fully blame him because he himself is highly likely frustrated with this fact. But what I am going to say here, especially to you, Pyro, it's still valued, which is the point I'm trying to get at.
Search for evidence on Angel Lopez.
Best, literally the best example of that is Julian motherfucking Bam. This guy makes full-on fucking movies on YouTube. Like seriously, own content, original content, own ideas. And with every video the effects just get better and there is barely any negative comment about it. People even go as much so far and point out, hey, how do you keep improving? Because every time we think you peaked, you present us with something better. And that's utterly true. He is always over doing things and yet always underselling it. Like making a 40-minute short movie in about 2 weeks to a month. You can't tell me that that isn't something that's admirable. Jesus fuck, why did that lag so much? Wrong distract, wrong distract. He won't rat us out, he belongs to us. Good, so I'm getting better at stuff, I wanted to say. Apparently I still suck. Well, nothing new. God, I suck. Can't believe I almost died twice in one fucking fist fight. God damn it, man. Yeah, and now I'm gonna do that differently. So, perfect. So, yeah, that part comes utterly uncalled for. And I thought that he was just... At first I thought, hey, he didn't properly think that one through. And I'm out. Oops. But I need that key card. God, why is the lag so bad right now? Down you go. And now, give me the key. So I was very confused why I wrote that, right? And yes, truly Bam always does better by himself, right? Or not himself, but he... I mean, he has a whole fucking team. It's basically full-on fucking production, right? But the one thing that you always have to say is that the effort he puts in is valued by everyone that sees it. Not just other YouTubers that edit themselves, but even the fucking viewers. Like, if you go to his comments and scroll down, you mostly see positive feedback. And yes, you could not say, hey, but isn't that just because isn't it just because, well, he monitors his comments? No, he doesn't.
Go on, Bandy. Tell me you found something.
I have. His file has been deleted from the main database, along with hundreds of others. Still very detailed. Even when committing crimes against humanity, the government doesn't skip on paperwork. Here is a recording labeled Exit Interview.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez? Don't go pissing me off by denying anything. We know you're with DedSec. Think you were picked up on some random sweep?
And that's why I was so confused in it. And at least another YouTuber could appreciate effort that someone puts in. Which is why I was so weirded out that it didn't comment on the effect it took me the longest of all times to make. Not because, oh, that effect was so out of the ordinary and because I spent so long editing it. No, simply because usually it's not appreciated. And we all like some appreciation for our work, right? And it was part of the point where they lose focus on the video because they can't pause. In the end, it just proved my point, right? So as I said, you can't pyro. I mean, now I know you probably not meant it as mean as as you did, or as it came across to me, but seriously, it literally came across like you were saying, get your shit together, man. You are fucking delusional, and if you think that way, why are you even on YouTube? That's what it sounded like. And I can take critique, wow. And at that point I was like, jeez, that guy can't take critique at all. So what did I do? I said, hey, I still gotta make that video, I still wanna make that video. There's a lot of things still going on wrong with the podcast. Right? Yeah, now we gotta chase something. Wait, where? There. Not want the camera. It's easier with it. There we go. Open that shit up. Which is why I was so weirded out by it, because like, that sounds very out of character for Pyro. That's weird. Usually he's not that much of an asshole about things. Usually either jokes about it or says, hey, this is actually how it is. YouTube doesn't really care about you. So, yeah. But in this case, it's not like YouTube doesn't care about you. We don't care about you. Fuck off.
Some kind of implant. We need a closer look.
And especially with comments, I always try to be nice because you do not know how they mean it. And thus it can come across as meaner than you want it to be. Which is why I'm always writing nice comments and not saying shit like this, which is even saw in the video, I think. Right? But that, again, that is a very small point, and it could very much be that. So, yeah, pretty much obvious that, hey, it may just be a bit worse here in YouTube America/England, but then again, as long as you like your content, I don't see why you should be an asshole about it. And Pernal wrote in a comment that before seeing the video I made, they thought they deleted the Mino. They did not. And I think that's still something very weird to forget, in all honesty, simply because
Get away! Get after him!
Shit, they're catching up on him. Come on, Angel.
Come on, lad, you can do this.
Fucked up! You don't have a match yet? She's gonna kill us! No, it's fine. As long as he's not damaged, there'll be no waste. Demand's high in the new network. Guess you're right. This tube will get him in the van and out to the incinerator.
What the fuck was that? That must have been the implant they stuck him with.
The chip must have been triggered. I know the situation looks bad, but we need definitive proof of what happened to Angel.
We need to find him. See what they did to him. And what that fucking microchip is all about.
Seems like advanced technology for Mary Kelly and her band of thugs to be waving around. Could Mary be part of a scary...
so yeah, I was pretty confused by the comment. Thought, yeah, that guy can't take some punches back from the people that he critiques, which is why in my
Angel needs us.
video said, if you could put yourself in a position where you critique others, you have to account with getting some back. That simply was because I thought Pyro couldn't take the critique. So in that case, I was like, hey, I really can't say now, hey, can't let it be uncommented. And usually I'm not as serious with my videos, you know this if you watch them, but here I felt like I had to, because I felt like it was not being taken seriously. And or not really taken seriously, but this is auto drive, yeah, right? So I can talk freely. Yeah, it was a big issue for me in all honesty, simply because, hey, I don't want Pyro to think I'm an asshole or that I don't know how to do things, right? As I said, I've been on this platform for 8 years. No, I've been on this platform for 10 years. Jesus. And I've made content for 8. 8 whole years. And at first with a friend, then alone. And then I deleted it simply because there was, hey, I don't have the time to do it, I don't want to have that image anymore. Then a year later I said, hey, I do actually want to make videos, it's a fun hobby, but then in the end, hey, I don't want to start in with the image of the fucking stupid narcissistic asshole.
This is where the Kellys took Angel. Jesus Christ, the poor fucker.
Now, keep your chin up. We'll find him. There's a camera network that might have caught where they took him.
So yeah, this was, I think, the last mission I did before I stopped playing on PS5. Yeah, so that led to me being very nervous about actually uploading that video. Because in the end, what if Pyro gets it, takes it badly, and, bless you, doesn't realize, hey, I'm just So yeah, I was very nervous about uploading it because in the end I still do view them as my friends, and yeah. Didn't want them to, I don't want them to,
Let's hurry and access that
I don't want to have them on their, I don't want to be on their bad side, that's what I'm trying to say. And usually I don't fully mind certain things or being on the bad side of certain things. But God, why is it so laggy again? Like, there's some certain lag spikes in this game on my laptop, and I'm so sorry about it. I mean, it's still fun. And usually I'm not the guy to worry about videos and what I'm gonna upload, right? But here I literally was, because I didn't want to break a friendship, because hey, I still talk to Parnell a few times on Discord, and oftentimes I just enjoy being on the Discord, just silently, you know. But in the end, again, there's only so much you can do. I think I just broke that fucker's neck because of the crack that just made. And you are out of commission, dear sir. Alright, I think there's someone up there, right? Usually you survive that. Fuck. I mean, as you can tell, I suck at this game. I mean, I forgot where I was with the whole power situation. I don't want to start over because I've talked about it for like an hour now. So what I will say is, I'm glad they took it well. I've had a small little chat with 2 of the 3 guys. I've sent a thank you for taking it well message to each one of them over Discord. Well, I plan to, Bagley. Gotta go free card then. Let's finish this, man.
I've gone over the captured footage. I was able to follow Mr. Lopez down to the cellar, but then I ran out of cameras. Not a problem you often have in London.
Guess that's where we start, huh?
Why'd you bring a gun to a fist fight in this game? Now where the fuck was my free car? Besides the fact that I gotta do something before that anyways.
My oh my, deadbolt trumps technology. The door is sealed, but this rubbish chute might do. It either leads to the cellar or your grisly death. Or both, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely something to look forward to. I mean, God fucking hell.
All right then. Come on out. I'm not gonna cut you.
I think she means us, guys. I think she means us. Yeah, she means us.
video logs. So you really went after Mary Kelly on your own? That was so brave.
Wasn't always on my own. Who the hell are... You're dead sick, aren't you? You tracked me to the slaughterhouse.
Not really. Our friend disappeared from the EPC. We followed his trail here. All those missing people. Thought they were going home. Disgusting.
Then I'm sorry. I don't think there's much hope to find out. The Kellys have got a sick little operation going. A kind of human organ black market. I've been investigating them for months. And they got my fucking files. God, I feel like shit.
Hey, you should rest. Look, we'll send someone to escort you somewhere safe, alright? I'll go find Angel and I'll look for your files. You seem to really care about them.
Everything I gathered on Mary Kelly. Almost enough to take her down.
So we should work together, right? I mean, we're all going after Mary Kelly. We'll have a better shot if we join forces.
Laggy, laggy, laggy. Why is it so laggy?
Is on their way to escort Inspector Lau. So, let's find Angel and Inspector Lau's files.
Yes, let's.
There's no doubt about it. This whole operation is meant to harvest organs. Van Kelly's chopping off the parts they want and burning the leftovers.
Yeah, I don't think Mary Kelly is waiting for the donors to die. She doesn't strike me as the patient type. Oh god, what has been done to them? Can you do a facial reconstruction, Bagley? I have a bad feeling about this.
Take a picture and I can run key details past various databases. Negative.
Shite, there's no telling how long the Kellys have been at this. The people that... We've got to stop Mary Kelly.
Again, not a...
Ah, that was in the balls.
Those microchips are probably filled with some sort of toxin that induces paralysis and asphyxiation. Intubation would prolong life until surgeons get round to them.
So it can keep the organs fresh for harvesting. That's just charming.
As I said, I am deeply sorry for anyone who is uncomfortable right now. I specifically said trigger warning.
Unfortunately, I must confirm that this is indeed Angel Lopez.
Shit. Angel. He knew the risks. I did too, but... Never thought DedSec would get caught up in this. Mary Kelly is preying on London's most vulnerable. She's a fucking monster. Taking her out needs to be a DedSec priority.
Now we need to find Caitlin Lau's case files on Mary Kelly. See if my conjecture may be correct. Could Mary Kelly be in Zero Day?
There they are. And seriously, I have no idea why it's being so laggy right now.
Well done. You got the files. The inspector will be impressed.
Oh yeah, before I forget.
Some decide to turn you into mincemeat. Chop chop.
Well, obviously.
Something I also want to say is that I don't know what happened with the audio in my latest video. It was fine when I put it into the editing program fine when I rendered it, but it just was not. Well, it somehow didn't work in the end, and it's all metallic.
Captain Lau here. I wanted to thank you. I'd be nothing but an anatomy lesson by now, or a pile of ashes.
You'll be happy to know that Inspector Now has been escorted to a nearby refuge and is getting her wounds treated.
I'll be fine. Still a little flighty from whatever they gave me. And frankly, a little stunned that we've joined forces.
Don't get me wrong, I'm hardly pleased to see us working with the feds, but stopping Mary Kelly takes precedence over my own disinclinations.
Exactly. You have an organization, I have information, and some backing from powerful people. Pool our resources, and we might just take her down. Mary Kelly's no petty criminal.
Send out a party invite bags. We need the team to go through these files and come up with a plan.
I'll sync with Inspector Now and prepare a briefing.
And this is our point to fast travel back to our lovely hideout. Boom. And seriously, I don't know what happened to the audio in my latest video. It's recorded with the same microphone I'm using right now, and usually it's very much the same. And the only thing I changed was, instead of using MP3 files, which have worse quality, or audio quality, right? I switched to using WAV files, WAV files, because these are genuinely better. This one is important. Third attack, it's also good to have. We gotta give her a better look, in all honesty. So yeah, I really don't know what happened there with the audio. Maybe it was because I switched to Wave and it just didn't manage to.
Your particular skill set for something.
Ready to go, actually.
There we go. So, first of all, we gotta, get something nice going. I really like to widen her, like this. So we got black, white, right? So we want probably this underneath, and again white pants. Yeah, white pants, and then either black or white shoes. Perfect. We'll use that. I mean, this one isn't bad, but actually no, nothing bad, nothing but I just don't really. I just think there's better masks out there. So we will stick with the lovely, lovely black gas mask that Dalton also used, right? And what we also want is gloves. And this time we'll use these nice black ones. Also, something I will say that some people might disagree with me on is only hand tattoos suck. There, I said it. I don't like people that only have hand tattoos or neck tattoos, because it's like, why? The material just looks good because now it looks like a sleeve, right? Little visual trick. But then again, when you take the jacket off, people expect your whole arm to have a tattoo like that. So if you decide to get a tattoo on your hand, neck or face, please make sure that it genuinely actually fucking that you have other tattoos, right? I mean, I got 2 on my arm, currently working on 1 on my back right now. That's taking a bit of time, but who cares?
Mary Kelly heads up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelly, which should at least be easy to remember.
Yeah, I think so.
Under her old name, they were a bit then daft, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family. They quarreled like a family for no reason.
Early on, Mary abandoned business in favor of cryptocurrency and brought the Kellys' criminal business online.
Mixed weapons, smuggling, drug running, money laundering, all with the refusal of another cash trail. The woman single-handedly
Darknet.
She considers herself to be untouchable. Case in point, from my files are retrieved. Darla Covert, 19. Sasha Hadad, 28. Collision, 24. All disappeared.
It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it? Like most people, they ain't driven, not like you. 'Cause they feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's horrible. It's nice that you haven't heard them. Oh, that'll be me, love. We aren't finished yet. This. Give my regards to their families. It's horrible losing someone. Nice meeting you.
God, why is it so laggy again? I'm so sorry.
As you can see, she'll never respond to interrogation. But there is one that she has come to return.
You know normal interrogation methods don't work on people like her.
Inspector Lau,
You gotta break her fingers.
Kelly's headquarters, may have the
to work within the system. Yes, it was corrupt. I knew it. I just didn't know how bad it was. I thought a strong enough case couldn't be buried.
Exactly. Your naivety got the better of you last time. How could we know it won't happen again?
Because I'm taking it to a contact in the Attorney General's office, an honest solicitor with a hard-on for organized crime, specifically for Mary Kelly. Look, our methods may differ, but I want to help those people as much as you do.
All right. But however this goes down, there's no way we're letting Mary slip the net again. That's not how DedSec does things. Let's get to Sandstone.
I'm gonna say something here right now. I love that white jacket, I want it. Let's go then.
Seems your mate took quite a bashing and has wound up in hospital. They won't be available for some time. If you're feeling clever, you might consider recruiting a paramedic to the team. It's a brilliant way to shorten that hospital stay and get your teammate back online.
And that's our vehicle. And again, I'm gonna switch on auto drive.
Auto drive now enabled.
Simply because it's nicer. And something's gonna happen. And now I'm just gonna go there and yeah.
Auto drive now disabled. Auto drive now enabled.
I'm not even touching the keyboard. Like, it's just laggy as fuck right now for whatever reason. I'm deeply sorry for that. I seriously don't know why. It's probably just because my laptop can't handle like 3 things happening at once, which is the game, then OBS running, and YouTube being open with the Streamlabs, so I can see that everything's going well. Right. And you're already wondering how I'm gonna frame the video, or rather, probably not. I just want to talk about it right now, which I probably did the last stream, like yesterday, 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago, Monday. Today's Wednesday.
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
So yeah, I'm gonna frame it as a story. Gonna frame it as how did I find out about the game, how did I learn to like it, and my fucking god, and how I just got to really liking it and a bit of the story, right? It's not your typical review, because hey, reviewing a game like this is difficult because you have to play it all and etc. I'm playing this as a live stream because A, this game is long. In all honesty, I have, with this playthrough and the other one together, 26.1 hours in the game right now, and I pretty much just played the campaign only, which is what I'm gonna do here too. Right? Here with you, I'm just gonna play the campaign and yeah. Why? Because it's just simpler to do so, and it won't take like 50 live streams to finish it. Not like it's gonna take a lot of them anyways. So yeah. And right now I'm wondering what my next video will be, because I am quite unsure in all honesty. Also, the game doesn't lag like that on console, that's just because my laptop is just not made for games, etc. That wasn't the auto drive, that was me. Right, what did I want to talk about? I still want to talk about something. There, specific, like I want to get back to the inconvenient truth of YouTube part of Para's comment. Because it sounds very passive aggressive, because I said, hey, I've spent insane trying to edit my stuff, and then you just simply talking over things is not something that's very helpful, right? And he's literally saying, hey, all of your videos are disposable and nobody cares how much work you put in. You've seen my videos, I spent days editing my larger videos, only for most of the comments to be filled with people complaining about the subject matter. I've spent hours trying to get effects and sequences just right for nobody to even notice. The best way to keep yourself from going insane on this platform is to completely dissociate yourself from your content once it's out in the world. I know this isn't very helpful, but it's something every creator has to come to terms with eventually. Sorry we didn't acknowledge your intro, it was pretty good. I mean, you can say at the end, hey, he at least banged it around slightly, so it at least sounds decent. So in the end, what he was basically saying to me when I first read it was, no one cares, I don't care. You may put a lot of work in, but so what? Why are you so angry we didn't talk about the intro? You're a fucking idiot. That's what it sounded like to me at first.
Back to the art. Quite impenetrable. Unless, of course, you flew a drone through the window, one of Mary's mouth breathers left open.
Unless you flew a drone
The recording device is in
through the
security
window.
room.
Getting there should be a simple matter of navigating the vents.
What the hell?
She's using these people as house servants against their will. Horrible in itself, but a million times worse knowing they end up as unwilling organ donors.
I mean, I remember just not putting a drone here, but just using a spider bot because they're much nicer. So I'm doing it the game wants it to right now. And yeah, I said everything I want to say about the comment already. Other than the fact that, as I said, when critiquing things, or rather especially when writing a comment, you always gotta think, how will it come across when someone reads it without knowing what you want to say specifically? Because Pyro, while I may know you and I may know that, hey, you also simply just a content creator that gets his stuff out there, that's annoyed by it all. It's still not good to say, hey, yeah, to phrase it like that. Like, come on, man.
That's it. Let's see what kind of recording we've got on her.
Lovely.
This is what comes of old crooked money. The Kelly family has been profiting from people's misery for a long time. She's got this shit all over the manor.
So you've been in there before? Is that how you ended up in the basement of the Southwark incinerator?
We needed something incriminating, so we decided someone had to get in here and plant a bug. I wasn't going to assign someone else to do that. You saw how Mary uses the people she grabs out of the EPC, and the staff's uniform's not hard to mimic, so I went in. What I didn't know
Like.
on our investigation, my team. I thought going off book would stop the leaks, but she still knew we were coming. She tortured me, the names of my team, tried to break me, but cops don't give up cops. Turned out she already knew the whole unit and put hits out on them. The woman is a mind fucker.
You're fortunate she didn't put one of those microchips in you. I suppose she knew you'd rather die than serve her.
That's how I ended up on that butcher's table. So many reasons to want to rid the world of her, but it wouldn't be enough to just put one in her brain. My mates died trying to bring her to justice. I have to honor that.
I hate things like this shine thing. Like, I get it somewhat I mean, you could say, hey, this is what makes it fun after all. Flying around, and with a drone it's definitely easier. And now we shall go back, I think. Wherever back is. And back is here. There's that vent. And the controls on controller, so on PS are easier in my opinion.
You make me a slave. All of us. Please. Let me go. Take this thing out.
Back to your old life. Back to nothing. Back to you. 2.5 screaming blighters in your dead end job and sucking off the dough.
This microchip is scary, I know, but I've got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? And this kitchen knife, that won't do it, love.
Cutting yourself affects my bottom line.
I can't breathe like this anymore. No. You're all right there. It's all right, sweetheart, because I have another use for you. Ooh, very intentional. Very good. Be sure and spread the word.
You know where this one goes. Get these two and all the others over to the venue and ready for the sale.
Right away, ma'am. Also, the foreign investors have already landed and the drones are programmed, ready to deliver the invitations and the coordinates to all the guests.
Is that initiative I'm smelling, Peter? Initiative can be a dangerous thing. Can be misinterpreted.
God, I hate her.
Fuck's sake.
This is insane. How did Mary get her hands on this kind of tech? It takes a sick mind to come up with killer microchips.
Perhaps a disease mind, but definitely an ingenious one. Perfect site profile for a group like Zero Day, wouldn't you say?
Her affiliations aren't my priority, Bagley. She's keeping these people enslaved. And it sounds as if she's selling them. This is huge.
So that's what the microchip is for. Compliance. The second you step out of line, she can slaughter you and sell you for parts.
Dead set. We'll have to crash that slave auction. Get all the information we can out of there. The location will be on the invitations. She hasn't sent out the invitation yet, but when she does... Monitor the drone networks. Give us a heads up when Mary sends out her fleet. Until then, I reckon we're in a holding pattern. I'll get in touch if I hear about anything else that might interest you. Cheers, Dead Sec.
We pretty much just got
Auto drive now enabled.
I mean,
Auto drive now disabled.
Since we're waiting for our cordial invitation to Mary Kelly's tasteless theme party, we can finally get back to what really matters.
Auto drive.
Stop the mystery of Zero Day. Who are they? Why There's a new hacktivist group on the dark web scene called the 404. But instead of being in it for the laws, this lot seems to be in it for the brutal reshaping of society by any means necessary. Sound like anyone you know?
It seems I have options.
I've marked both on your optic.
404 or Albion? That's the question now. I mean, it would be smart to get a paramedic right now, but screw this. Fast travel. Yeah. And right now I'm thinking of when to end the stream because I'm running out of things to talk about and I don't want to repeat myself. Right?
I hate putting Mary Kelly on the back burner while she continues to destroy lives with those microchips, but for now, we've no choice.
Then perhaps it's time to have a closer look at the elephant in the room. Nigel Cass, billionaire warmonger and current CEO of our board of thugs, Albion PMC.
Cass certainly profited most from the bombings. We can inspire London to resist from now till forever, but it still won't break Albion's grip on the city. Not with Cass at the top.
So we're going to take on the head of the barbarous PMC outfit, currently treating London like its own private occupation zone. Remind me again how that's not suicide?
Bagley's come across a possible gap in Cass's armor. An ex-insider, ex-friend with an axe to grind. He'd be an asset if we can find and convince him to work with us. Come to the safe house. We'll talk it through.
Yes, you got an Albion spy, so to say. A former Albion member onto your team, which I really enjoy. Also, if you drink, only drink 2 cups at most, because I think like after 3 you pass out. Like, I can show it right now, but it'll lock me out of this character. So we're at 3, so now we'll get to the limit that you can drink. It's the same for every character, for some reason. I think it's the same at least. As you can tell, you're getting quite tipsy, the camera's shaking. Like what it like seriously, that is what it kind of feels like you're drunk. With that, you're getting back up, and 1 or 2 more will literally make your operator here collapse on stopping it. And now to a meeting. And after this I'm gonna end the stream. We've been at it for 2 hours. So yeah, or like almost 2 hours. I'm gonna shut up now.
Right, let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully impress more of the developing world than the British government. A man who parts our media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
Ambitious timing, to put it mildly.
Yep.
It is. So that's two reasons why we need to find an angle on the cats.
We found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation's Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Interesting.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Atlantic Delta 3 years ago. A Barron human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Balaji before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
Yeah, because that's gonna be easy.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
Hmm.
It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to your office.
And now we save. Yeah, and with that, I will say, hey, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next stream or video. And yeah, sayonara and ciao, kuro.